Israel captures 900-year-old castle in Lebanon to promote lasting peace, because history shows fortresses fix everything. In what military strategists are calling a masterstroke of de-escalation, Israeli forces seized the historic Beaufort Castle in southern Lebanon on Saturday, marking the deepest ground incursion into the country in over 26 years. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu hailed the operation as a vital step toward peace, noting that nothing says let's all calm down quite like raising the Israeli flag over a medieval crusader fortress overlooking Hezbollah rocket launch sites. "We're simply borrowing the castle for security purposes," Netanyahu explained at a press conference, flanked by IDF commanders holding what appeared to be a very old map labeled "Not an Occupation, Promise." Hezbollah had turned this UNESCO treasure into a strategic overlook. Now it's a strategic overlook with better Wi-Fi and no rockets pointed at our kindergartens. This is how you build trust. The move comes as US and Iranian negotiators were reportedly making fragile progress on a ceasefire extension. Iran immediately suspended talks in protest, calling Israel's castle grab unhelpful. State Department officials describe the timing as complicated, which is diplomat speak for our ally just torched the olive branch with a tank. "This isn't escalation, it's renovation." Military analysts praise the IDF's tactical brilliance. "Beaufort offers commanding views of southern Lebanon," said one expert. "Perfect for monitoring peace. Also great for medieval siege reenactments if things get boring." Hezbollah, meanwhile, vowed a fierce response from positions slightly farther north, promising more rockets while complaining that Israel was being disproportionate for taking back a fortress they held from 1982 to 2000. Lebanese officials condemned the advance as vicious aggression, with one Beirut resident fleeing north saying, "We were hoping the ceasefire would hold. Instead, we're getting history lessons via artillery." The United Nations scheduled its 87th emergency meeting of the year to draft a strongly worded statement that sources confirm will definitely work this time. Evacuation orders, now with more buffer zone. As part of the operation, Israel issued expanded evacuation orders north of the Litani River, urging civilians to move for their own safety while troops established what officials called a temporary defensive perimeter. Translation: a buffer zone that somehow keeps expanding every time someone launches a drone. In related news, real estate values in southern Lebanon have plummeted, with local agents marketing properties as fixer-uppers with excellent potential for future sovereignty disputes. One listing read, "Charming hilltop views. Former Crusader stronghold. Motivated seller, must vacate by sundown." Back in Washington, President Trump reportedly told aides the whole situation was very sad but added, "At least they're fighting over something with good architecture this time." Meanwhile, average Israelis in bomb shelters shrugged and said, "We'll give the castle back when Hezbollah disarms. So, see you in 2076. At press time, diplomats were optimistic that another round of talks could resolve the crisis, just as soon as everyone stops seizing 12th century real estate.